The Animal Crossing music in this world is so pleasant. So pleasant, so nice. And also... crop top, shorts. Yeah, we'll do that. Position this further back as well. No, the swing. Don't mind me as I'm like... There we go. Perfect. The camera is gonna be a tad funny. All the fun things. As I have to adjust my headset as well. Frame drops, 0. Love to see it. Love to see it. Honestly, all of the like natural stuff I have set up is pretty okay. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. I should I know that I'm eventually gonna get around to doing like streaming I have to move my mouse out of the way. I know I might move around to like what is it? Streaming comms as I work in them, or just like streaming textures. But I know my PC is going to hate me for that because I need to bring this closer to my face because stream. I can't just keep looking at that. Okay. Because I'm like looking away from the camera as I do so. I know I need to like... My PC's gonna hate me because it doesn't like Substance Painter. It doesn't like Substance Painter literally at all. It has like crashed before. It's quite funny actually. That's the amazing thing. I have friends online. Because of course, I have a lot of friends in VR. The music in this world is so relaxing, and that's why I usually tend to have it as my like home world, because it's very nice, very pleasant. I genuinely wish that I had the ability of using my like full body trackers, because I have the Vive 3.0 trackers. I have 3 of them, but I don't have enough money to get the base stations, so I'm currently hoping that soon enough I can get the base stations and we will be fine. We'll be good. We'll be good and dandy. Good and dandy. But base stations are like over 200 and I don't have that kind of money. I'm gonna be switching jobs actually. Because originally the job I was working for is such like a not great work environment. So I'm finally, like, I was saying to my partner for a while that like I need to switch jobs. I need to get out of here. So that's what I'm doing soon. But I have to decide between like two different job titles currently. Which is gonna be so grand, so fun. I know. I have to decide because I have two job opportunities. One is it's a part-time, but it's like $12.50 an hour, which is like standard for the state that I live in, but it's like $12.50 an hour. It's part-time, but I mean it's full-time. Correction, $12.50, but it's full-time. want to listen to me. It's $12.50, but it's full time. And what is it? I'm going to be not starting off as a shift lead, but I will be like kind of moving into being promoted into a shift lead over time. But the other one is I will be a shift lead right off hire, but it's like 15, 16 an hour, but it's only part-time. So we gotta figure that one out. So that's a fun decision to have to make. It's, oh boy. I'm gonna have a grand old time trying to. But also the second one isn't even like fully guaranteed. It's like, what is it? It's a, I still have to do like an in-person interview. But if I do the in-person interview, that basically means that I've like essentially made my decision on which one I'm doing. Because, you know, I already did a phone interview and they were like, oh, you have like all the credentials and everything. And so they're like, well, because you have 3 years experience being a team lead. So you have all the credentials. So we would like to schedule an in-person interview because you'd be a great candidate. And I'm like, okay, so it's not fully like guaranteed, but it is very likely. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I want more than anything ever. So it is stressful trying to figure out like everything with that and so on. I'm not having a great time trying to decide on that. What I think is funny is technically this is like the first stream I've done like on what is it? This is the first stream I've done on TikTok. So I have like all of the default stuff set up because I was like, I'm just gonna do this really quickly because I accidentally clicked to get the live studio thing, and they require that you at least stream twice for about 25 minutes in order to be able to keep live studio. I didn't know this. So when I accidentally clicked on it and I was like, well crap. I guess I gotta do this now. So here we are. I've been literally putting this off for so long. I hit like 1,000. I hit like 1K followers like when I posted the one video about the tail wags. And ever since then, I've been like, I need to find a day that I can stream where like my partner isn't home because they're at work. Because me and my partner share a room, and it is really awkward when I'm trying to like record and etc. My glasses are a huge distraction to me right now. They keep like, for reference, I know I'm getting sidetracked, but the glasses use the crystal shader. I want to be able to find a better shader because it's like I could just use a different shader, or like I don't know if you can have glass effects in Poyomi. I haven't looked. I might try to, because the crystal shader is nice and everything for glass, but holy crap, is it like so incredibly reflective? Like so much more than I want it to be. Recording with these glasses and then like so on is impossible. Also, did you know that out of all of my avatars, the Nova Beast, my Nova Beast, which is the main one I use currently, is the only one, aside from my Mame Hinata, that has different glasses. Every single other one that I have, I use the exact same glasses by Catraiser, but these ones are the Nova Beast glasses. These were, I don't know if they're for, it's either they're $1 or they're free. I can't remember, but it's in the Nova Beast server. And these were specifically made for the Nova. I just had to adjust them a little bit so that I can move them a little far forward. But if I remember correctly when I was doing this, I think that these used Poyomi. And I just used the crystal shader because it was what I was used to. Because I like my colored lenses, and I like having this rainbow effect. And it has, like, if I, like, hold on. If I move my camera a little closer to me, they have this, like, distortion effect on the side, like lenses should be. So I was like, well, I like the crystal shader for this reason, but it really depends. I don't know. It really depends. I also need to fix a lot of, like, lighting and so on my avatars. In case it isn't— oh, I forgot I still had the flying. Apologies for that. That's a little disorienting. I was trying to open my menu. As you can tell, I use an Oculus Quest 2. I am going to try to be saving up to get a better headset, but it really is a matter of the headsets that I want are, like, over 1,000. So I have to be able to not only save up for, like, the base stations, but I also obviously need to get the headset. The base stations are, like, over 400, and the headset that I do want, I would like to get a Valve Index. But it's either I get a Valve Index or I get a Quest Pro, because I've had a few friends that have gotten the Quest Pro, and I love the idea of having, like, the face tracking and everything. Why is my neck contorted? It's because I'm in my menu messing around with shit, that's why. I haven't made this one Quest compatible yet, but I was going to. Why am I wonky? Okay, there we go. I was really wonky for a second. That was really funny. I don't know why my neck was squonked. My neck was incredibly squonked. I don't know why. That was really stupidly funny for, like, no reason. I know for a solid fact that there are so many people on TikTok, and especially, like, furry VR chat TikTok, or just VR chat and TikTok in general. There's so many people that stream here because it's so easy to do on TikTok. I have no experience using OBS. I have no experience using, like, anything in relation to live streaming because it's something I'm still learning. But setting up Live Studio is so incredibly simple. I don't think I can emphasize this enough. It is incredibly simple to do. And so I was, like, panicking because I don't know how to use OBS. And it was like, oh, you have to pick a game capture. And so I was, like, scrambling trying to get everything together, and eventually I just figured out, like, I took 2 clicks, and I was like, wait, I am so much smarter than I think I am, because it is really just like a boop 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 boop, simple, just click to do the, like, have it set up for VR chat game capture, and boom, easy. It was nice. It was so incredibly easy to set up. Apologies if I am incredibly quiet. I haven't gotten to mess with anything outside of, like, the basic shit. I hate the fact that this is Animal Crossing. I was playing Animal Crossing earlier. I've been playing it for days because my roommate, like, started playing VR chat. I mean, Animal Crossing. My roommate started playing Animal Crossing again. And I was like, I haven't touched this game in literally so long. So I just started playing it again because my roommate was playing it. And I was like, well, okay, this works. Whatever. I'm, like, trying to figure out... Nope. No, I don't even feel like... Oh, I don't have my arm fluff on. What? Did I turn that off? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure... Where is it? Da, 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 da. Where is it? No, body, hide stuff. Nope, wrong button. There it is. There's my arm fluff. Actually, no, I'm fine actually having it off. I think the leg fluff gives me more, what is it? Gives me better shape. That's the fun thing about Animal Crossing music. Kind of just gets, it's like an earworm. It just gets in your head and will never leave you. Like when you play Animal Crossing for like hours on end, it's becomes cemented as a part of you. Especially like midday when this specific song is playing, because you're just listening to it for like an entire hour on repeat. It gets me. It gets me. Oh, I just realized how pitiful. Oh no. My arm markings. They're scronked. Oh no. I need to fix that. Because this is supposed to be more round. I scronked it. Oh no. That's a big yikes. Yeah, I'm just gonna be turned this way. I think this is a more appealing looking background. Very pink like me. Let me... hold on. The one I want to work on more is this little guy. My little Mame Hinata. Oh, this is the messed up version. To be fair, both of my Mame Hinatas are messed up. I think. Mostly. Where is it? No, I'll just keep this one. This one's fine. Oh, I know what I needed to do. Okay, I'm just making this known. Ugh! Wrong. I have my name. I have my name on my name tag. I need to actually put like my my what is it? I need to put my logo, but it's the temporary logo because eventually I will get an actual logo. There's so much I need to fix on this damn avatar. For those who are unaware, this is a Mame Hinata. This is a booth avatar. I specifically did this one a long time ago with the help of a friend that was teaching me how to use Blender for the first time. So all this stuff is actually like properly optimized and put into Blender, and then I completely forgot all of that knowledge. So so I'm a little stupid, and so I have one more thing I need to attach onto this avatar, because I have like 3 outfits and I have one more because I got a hoodie recently, because my Sona is like, I'm somebody who wears hoodies in real life a lot. I wear like hoodies and Letterman jackets. I don't tend to wear like, this is a very much so school outfit-y looking. I don't tend to wear this type of stuff. And so I was like, my Mame Hinata is cute and everything, but I want it to be more reminiscent of my Sona, the way that like all of my avatars are. So originally this was going to be its like own avatar. It was its own character. And then I realized over time, I'm like, I don't like the idea of just having this be like a character. So what I did was, hi Cookie! Hello! You're just listening to me ramble about my Mame Hinata. Because I have so many things I need to fix about this damn thing. What do you mean, where? The eye emoji gets me. I like the one in Discord where I can't remember what server it's in. But there's a Discord server that I'm in that has a like version of that eye emoji, but it's like the really like shaken up kind. It it gets me. It makes me laugh. It is incredibly funny to me. The other thing I need to do on this is I need to fix the damn ears, because the actual like Mame Hinata has ear animations that, like, you know how my tail moves. I specifically chose to keep my tail because I was like, I don't want to give up the tail wags. The tail wags are too cute. I can't give it up because I didn't know how to do animations. I don't know how to do a lot of shit. I am slowly learning. I am entirely self-taught with a lot of shit, like, related to Unity. This is why I don't know Blender, because Blender, there's not a lot of good tutorials out there that exist for, like, VR chat specific purposes, which is what I'm more worried about. And the way I was taught in Blender originally was using a method that not a lot of other people tend to use. And so I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I completely forgot that original method, and that's what makes it worse. Because everything here is, again, attached in Blender, and I completely forgot everything of what I was taught then. So, because I'm the type of person that's like, if I do— oh, is there a collider back there? There is. I can turn them off. I don't want to just accidentally back up. There we go. I don't want to accidentally back up into— it is incredibly important. That's why my Nova is so horribly optimized. my Nova, you know this. We know that my Nova is incredibly poorly optimized. It's not great. I'm pretty sure this one— no, this is very poor. I think it's entirely because of unoptimized. No, this avatar is also not great optimization wise. That's why I need to make, like, when I have the one version of this that I will have with the hoodie, I'm just gonna have it as the one outfit. This one is my haha funny version, because this is the— you're gonna see this and it's gonna be funny. I did this for a video once. This has it has a bunch of random dances. This is the reason that this one's Unity project is messed up. Because I was trying to figure out, without using VRC Fury, I was trying to figure out how to put the sync dances on this avatar. Because I was trying to do it on a comm. And that— what's funny is Cabone's still waiting for that one. I did a comm for one of my friends, because he wanted to be able to do this. Because the California Girls is like his thing. That is his favorite thing ever. So he saw me do it. He saw me have it on this avatar, and he went, I want to be able to do that. And so I did a Mame Hinata for him. Like, he bought the avatar himself. He also bought the hair asset that was used. And then everything else was free assets that I found. So he literally only bought himself the hair asset, and then and then he also bought it for me. So it was a comm, and I'm gonna put air quotes, because at the end of the day, I literally got a single booth hair asset out of it. I didn't get, like, fully paid. But he's been waiting to be able to do the California Girls. But that's the reason this one's Unity project is messed up. Because you're supposed to apply the dances using VRC Fury, but we don't like VRC Fury in this household. We don't like it at all, because it messes shit up. Because if we want to Where is it? I have to find it. Aha, there it is. This dance is supposed to have... This is supposed to have a trumpet, and it doesn't. But that one's supposed to have a trumpet, and it doesn't! Because VRC Fury messed it up! So, when I was, like, figuring out how to do it without VRC Fury, it messed up the entire project! So, if I were to try re-uploading this avatar using that same Unity project, I'm screwed! That's why I don't bring up this one all that much, because I'm just reminded of the horrible failure that I had in trying to re-import shit without VRC Fury. It's abysmal. And, like, there's so many changes I want to make to this one. Like, I want to be able to put my hoodie on. Because I bought the hoodie so long ago. And I haven't been able to put it on this avatar because I haven't revisited it because I got so frustrated. And then I need to have the horn gradient, I need to have my ear animations. I also need to get the, like, dragon tail, I think, from gel. I might do the dragon tail from gel. It depends on if I can will myself to Blender again to be able to get rid of the spikes on it, because my Sona has a dragon tail that doesn't have spikes, and a lot of tails that exist that are more chibi looking tend to have, like, spikes and whatnot on them. And I'm not for that. That's not what my Sona looks like. And then I need to do animations for that too. And I need to better figure out how to do Unity tail animations. I also probably might do a different hairstyle, because I like the pigtails, but the problem is, because I have the pigtails and everything shorter, the fizz bones don't look right. In case you can't tell. I have this set, my controller just violently vibrated for no reason, okay? But the hair back here, I had to set all of the fizz bones. Each of these little, like, hair pieces, by the way, has an individual strand of fizz bones, which I think is messed up. But I had to set it so that it's not as, like, it doesn't move around as much, because it gets so scronked. To put it as simply as possible, the fizz bones just get so unbelievably scronked. So, because we did not think to not mess with the shape keys in Blender when I was doing this, so I did the shape keys in Unity, which meant that the bones don't line up. The bones are, like, right where my hand is. These are technically where the bones of these pigtails are. Which, again, is messed up. I also might try doing, I genuinely feel like this outfit and this hairstyle, I think if I could take off my horns, I could make this a, like, Hatsune Miku edit, and I think the idea of a Hatsune Miku Mame Hinata would be adorable. Because I have yet to see somebody do it. I've also yet to see somebody make a... What is it? I have an idea for, like, a whole concept idea for a Miku Nova Beast. But that requires me doing a bunch of personal projects. And I have a queue of comms that I have to get through first. Including another custom Nova Beast that I have to do the character design for. Which I'm excited to do, because I like the aesthetic that the person has. It's like a cool galaxy, or not galaxy, but like a lot of sparkles, a lot of the type of aesthetic that I really like to do. So, I love character designing so much. That's why I've designed, like, my Sona, my partner's Sona, and one of my queer platonic partners' Sona. Thank you. I love character designing so much. I have so many like OCs I've created over the years because I love. I'm the type of bitch, right? I'm the type of bitch that will play Sims for hours, hours on end, I tell you. Just messing around and like create a sim with like a bunch of mods and shit. And then it gets worse because talking back to Animal Crossing for a second, I change my like villagers' clothing constantly. Every time I log into that game, into Animal Crossing, I change my outfit without fail every single time. My roommate has watched me do it. Cause and it's so much worse. It's so much worse because I'll not only change the outfit, but I'll change the hair color, I'll change the eye color every single time to match whatever outfit I have. And then I have face paint that has little freckles and then has eyebrows. And I will go in and change the eyebrow color to whatever hair color I chose for that day. It takes me like 5-10 minutes every time I get into Animal Crossing to change my entire outfit, to change the way my character looks completely, because I have a problem. I love I'm somebody who in real life I don't like designing shit. I don't wear, like, I wear a lot of the same outfits. I'll wear sweatpants, t-shirts, hoodies. Those are, like, the main things I do. But when it comes to, like, character creation and shit, I'll brainstorm a character, I'll think of 5 million different outfits that they'll wear. Which is why Splatoon is also funnier, because Splatoon, I kept the same outfit and the same look for over a year. And I did not change it at all. I became known in my friend group for like that specific shirt. Because you can change in Splatoon, you can change the hairstyle easily depending on what species you are. You have headgear, you have shirts obviously, and then you have shoes. I was trying to think of the word. My brain went leg wear, and that was incorrect. So, Splatoon is funny, because that's the shit that I'll do. I kept the same outfit for so long in Splatoon. It's kind of ridiculous. Genuinely wish I had the ability of using full body. I'm sweating. I was really cold when I was getting into my headset and whatnot. And then I'm now just like, man, it's hot. I was wearing a jacket because I was shivering earlier. That's how cold it was. I have such awful ability to regulate temperature to the point that it is like an incredibly huge problem. It triggers migraines and shit literally all the time. The amount of like minor health issues I have that are probably linked to something bigger, but I've literally never like put more than two minutes of thought into it because I don't think to, because genuinely it just doesn't feel worth it to me. Literally ever. I'm trying to stretch. I want to be able to have full body so bad. Because I have the Vive trackers. But then I'm getting Slime VR trackers, but I've been waiting for over a year for those damn things. To anybody who ever has, like, slime trackers, you know the pain. You know the fucking pain. It's such a huge problem. I swear to God, my phone vibrated, and I have no idea over what. Nope, it's just my DM. Trying to get your Minecraft server. I wish I could play Minecraft. I genuinely wish I could play Minecraft. I don't know if I've talked about this, but my computer, it's either because the Microsoft Store unintentionally got uninstalled or whatever, but my computer keeps giving... That's what my roommate figured out, is she's like, well, you don't have the Microsoft Store, like, on your PC, so that might be it, but I keep getting an error code every time I've tried downloading Minecraft. I've tried installing it. I have the game bought. I have an account that is separate, because I used to use an old Microsoft account because I had an Xbox, and I got rid of my Xbox. And I had Minecraft on Game Pass, but I couldn't re-buy it through that account because it was like, well, you had it once before. See, the thing is, I have the launcher. I have the game, I've downloaded the launcher, but the launcher won't download the actual game. Won't let me get into the actual game because it gives me an error code, like, every time. I've never been able to figure out exactly what is the cause of it, and the error code specifically is like, I don't know, it's really vague. Because we've looked it up too. We've been trying to figure this out for months. Like, I looked up the error code too, and it's incredibly vague. It's like, oh, there's just an error with Microsoft, etc. And I'm like, what does it mean? And how can I fix it? The newest launcher? I haven't tried it more recently, so I probably could again and see how. Because I really would like to be able to play Minecraft again. The last time I played Minecraft, it was in a server with like a ton of other people, and that was when my partner was back in California for a while, because they moved here, had to go back to California for like 3 months because they had like vacations planned and everything before they moved here, or before they even like were planning to move here. So they're like, I'm just gonna go back to California for like a month or two. And during that time, I used their PC to play Minecraft because they had their own laptop. Because they have like a really nice Razer laptop. That's how I played Minecraft like a few months ago. But that was back in like August. No, July of last year. So I could try again. I have to remember my login on the Minecraft website, because I don't know if I remember it off the top of my head. It's probably the same password I use for a lot of stuff, and I just haven't updated it. Because I did the notoriously bad habit for a long time of I had the same password for literally everything. And more recently, I've actually like started using different passwords and then writing them down in like a note on my phone, because otherwise I would just forget. Because I'm notoriously bad at remembering passwords. Like, I always have to click the forget password every time I log into an account because I'm like, I don't know. I'm really stupid and I just forget. So... But now I've actually started changing my passwords and writing them down. Except some of them are stupid. No, VR chat was being stupid earlier when I was trying to get on to do this. 'Cause it was just like, oh, you have to log in. And so I did, using my email that's connected to this account, and it just went, invalid login. So it's like, okay, let me just use my username. And then username, same password, typed in the exact same way, logged in. I don't freaking know. I don't know, and I don't think I ever will know. I'm like, I know I remembered my password for this account, because I have to type it in so damn much, because I upload so many avatars. Because every time I have a comm, and they, like, want me to do my fancy Poyomi shit, I have to put it in my account first to make sure, like, the avatar functions correctly and everything. And then I'll upload it to that person, to the actual, like, person's account, if they wanted me to upload it. So I make sure all my shit actually looks good, everything. So I have to put in my password and my VR chat login so much. I literally don't have the ability to forget it because of how many times I have to put it in. No, that's me. I just forget my passwords. Literally all the time. All the time. I literally don't even remember. No, here's the worst thing. I have, for my therapy, this is gonna sound so bad. For my therapy, there is like a client portal, like login, online login. I don't remember my password. And I've changed it like 3 separate times, and I don't remember it. And the only way to reset it is to call up my therapy place, be like, hey, I don't remember my password, can you send me a link to be able to change it? I'm so bad. I'm so bad at passwords. It's a really big oof. I'm really bad. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. Just pay. Yeah, currently you are. To be fair, it's like the first one I've done on this account. Because I've done lives before on other accounts, or just my one other account. And so, listen, this is just me, like, messing around, whatnot. I have, like, 1K currently. And so, I'm not really expecting a bunch. I gotta... What am I watching? What? Thank you for the donuts. I was concerned for a second. I was like, huh? Oh my goodness. Hi, Nia. Hello? How are you this fine day? I'm literally just goofing around. Talking about shit. I'm good. Now I'm not lonely. I like took a nap earlier, and because I had a migraine earlier, and I took a nap, and then I proceeded to, my migraine was worse. And so I was like, okay, I should probably eat, and then I'll take like Tylenol, etc. And now it's not as bad as it was. But slowly but surely. Migraines are the absolute worst. I deal with them like constantly. I've dealt with them for years. And there's occasionally days where it's just abysmal. They get so bad. But I haven't had a really bad one in like a really long time. Or I had one like last month where it's like that type of migraine where you genuinely just cannot function or do anything. All you can do is just like sit in a dark room and sleep. I get ones that are really bad like that. And again, the last one happened, high tracking. The last one happened like a month ago. But before that, it had been like nearly a year since I had one that was like that. So it was yikes. I'm very used to having to deal with them though. I've become an expert on being able to deal with my own migraines. I've become an expert at dealing with with a lot of my health issues. No, they're the worst. They're the worst type of migraine. They suck. They suck so damn bad. Because it's just like, even though you're like, you've eaten, slept, in a dark room, etc., it still hurts. It still just hurts to move or do anything. I can't even, like, scroll my phone or anything because the light would be too much. So I just sit there in agony. Sometimes when I get ones that are that bad, I'll, like, just kind of get to a point where I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna push through it, and I'm gonna try to do stuff and be productive, because it's not gonna go away unless, like, it's with time. So I just kind of have to suck it up and deal with it, because Tylenol won't help, etc. Because I can't take ibuprofen. Because I don't know if ibuprofen would help it more, but I can't take it, so not that I would know. Frigging stupid thing with just minor health issues. I actually have had, like, one of those migraines while I'm at work, and that one, it does help. Well, that's good to know. I wish... Okay. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming for, but we'll see. I can't take ibuprofen though because I have IBS. I have a really sensitive stomach. So ibuprofen, if I try to take it, even like though I'll eat stuff and etc., ibuprofen still just messes me up. I can't take it. Because the pain of a migraine is I'm more willing to deal with than the feeling of my literal stomach being torn apart because of a pain medication. The last time I took ibuprofen, I genuinely thought, because it was like right after I had a stomach bug, so you can imagine how this is going. It was the last time I had a stomach bug, like, my stomach hurt. I was in pain. And I was taking ibuprofen because we didn't have any Tylenol in the house. And I genuinely thought for a moment that, like, my stomach bug was just continuing because my stomach was still in pain because I was still taking ibuprofen on an empty stomach. Like an idiot, because I didn't know that's the way that the medication worked. And I also just didn't know how it affected me. Ugh. That was the worst. That was the absolute worst. I couldn't do anything. And that was 3 years ago. So that was right when I started the job I'm currently at, that I'm trying to leave. And so... And so I was, like, starting to train, and I had to call out for 2 days. I'm like, hey, I have a really bad stomach bug. Like, I'm really sick. And I had to call out for, like, 3 days in a row. Because I couldn't do it. My tracking is just having a grand old time right now. Oculus moment. So I want to get a better headset. I want a better headset so badly. What I would give to be able to get a Valve or a Quest Pro, I'm still trying to decide between which one I would want. Truly would be. There's what was it? Vive is doing like giveaways and whatnot for Vive Day, and anytime I have ever seen Vive do a giveaway, I'm like immediately just repost it, because I'm like, what I would give to have literally anything better than a Quest 2. Because, like, I'm incredibly fortunate for having as good of a PC as I do. And that's entirely because of my partner helped with getting a better, like, CPU and GPU. Oh my goodness, thank you! Thank you for the gifts! Thank you so much! I greatly appreciate it. But, my partner helped me with getting a, like, CPU and GPU more recently. Or about a year ago now at this point. Again, that was back in, like, July. My sense of time is so messed up. Because literally, my life has just been work, come home, deal with financial bullshit, be on VR with friends. More recently, though, I haven't been on VR as much, and I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to get better. Because I want to be able to enjoy, like, being around people again. But depression hit me hard, like, the past two months. Like, ever since... No. It was, like, the start of later in like, halfway through November, my depression started hitting me really hard. To the point where I was like, I really can't be around people. I can't talk to people as much. It was really difficult. I have really bad, I've diagnosed, like, depression and, like, very severe anxiety. And it is so fun. I say this with the most amount of sarcasm because I know I can sound monotone, but I say this with the most amount of sarcasm possible. It's so fun to deal with. Slowly but surely, though, I've been climbing out of the seasonal depression pit. I've been trying to interact with more people, trying to get out there, like, one, making new friends, and, like, hanging around a lot of the friends that I've had for a while, and so on. There was a long while where even, like, my queer platonic partners just weren't able to talk to me much, because I was just so far down. We're getting better. We're climbing out of that pit. That is the joy. That is the joy of dealing with mental health issues. It's never fun to deal with. It's not a pain I would wish on anybody. Because truly, it can feel like... It can feel like your world is ending, to put it as bluntly as possible. But I am here, and we're all here, and every single one of you is beautiful and wonderful, and your life has so much value. And there are so many great things that you can put out into the world, and it's very hard to see that sometimes. But I promise you that I do believe that, like, everyone has value to give to the world. Everyone has a potential that they can reach. And you can't just reverse see what I'm trying to... No! You can't do that to me. No, you. Oh my goodness, thank you for the follow. You can't just reverse card me. There's like a there's like an emote in a Discord server that my queer platonic partners have, where it's like the Uno reverse card, but it's like really shiny rainbows. It has like glitter and it's animated too. They use it literally all the time when I'm like, I love you guys so much, etc. And I'm like being all gushy and shit because I adore my friends so much. And they're like, no, you. And they'll just send the Uno reverse card. It's such a good emote. I don't know if you know the one I'm talking about, like the specific one, but There's some emotes on Discord that I will literally use constantly because it just describes my mood to the most, like, it is the most effective. Yep, in all Rainbow Universe, yeah. And it's animated too. I love it. I need to get used to using more stuff on Discord because eventually I'm gonna make a Discord server. Like, that'll be public. But I am still learning how to do, like, bots and whatnot for, like, pronoun roles, etc. And I haven't figured it out. I probably need help, but I am too stubborn to ask for help from people because I have entirely been self-taught for a lot of things. So, like, setting up Discord bots and so on is not my specialty, but I'm too stubborn to ask for people to help me with it. And eventually, I will get around to doing that. But for right now, I literally just my quota of the day was setting up this. And you can tell I'm using all of the, like, default stuff because I just was not. Oh my gosh, B! Hello! Hello, B. I am streaming. I figured out how to do it. It's taken me long enough. I finally have, like, 1K likes? Holy crap. Are you serious? Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. But yeah, I am streaming. I finally was like, had the motivation finally to like, oh, I had such an awful voice crack. Oh, that never happens. What was, I completely missed my thought because I was, the voice crack just threw me off so much. But, oh, it was a... Yeah, I do believe that you will, I do believe that you can get there, B. I do believe it. You all that are here should also, you should go follow B. B is wonderful. B is amazing. B is such a wonderful friend. I adore them so much. You should go follow them. You should go follow them. Welcome back, Cookie. No, I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna make them. Ugh. Me trying to I think it's really funny that it just like barely shows in VR, but I tend to stim a lot with my legs. It's not the first time I've ever streamed, like, ever. I used to do it a lot in high school, and I used to, I did it on my old account. So, it's not the first time I've, like, streamed, but it's the first time I've done it in, like, this type of this more, like... What's the better way of putting it? I've streamed before, but it's always been, like, incredibly informal, and it's just, like, me hanging out with people, and it never really felt like ever legit. You know, I don't know a better way of putting it. It's odd to me, currently, because I'm not used to, one, interacting with as many people, and also the fact that I'm, like, in VR chat is a whole different experience of having, like, an actual, like, overlay and everything. That's the thing that's more new to me. I've been very used to having to, like, talk to myself a lot. Yeah. But, like, it's so... See, like, when you're a guest, though, those skills just kind of tend to carry over a bit. Because while you're not the main center of attention when you're, like, guest starring on somebody else's stream, you still, like, kind of get used to having to just talk and kind of just interact with people. So that's been something I've been used to having to do a lot. I was a part of, like, voice acting circles with people, and that, like, group of people when I was in high school. Oh my god, there's no way you managed to- Oh my god, thank you for the rose! I didn't even see that until now, thank you for the rose! I am streaming! Later! My roommate was knocking on my door. You got it up to 2K likes? Holy shit. Damn. Oh my goodness. All the times I babysat chat prepared me. Yeah. No, I'll do that. I'll do that so much. I did that so much with other people's chats, where I would just start reading it for them. It was like one of my worst habits for the longest time, because again, there was voice acting circles. The guy who ran, like, the voice acting group I was in, he was notoriously bad at looking at his chat and, like, actually paying attention to what people were saying. So I would be the one who would have to read it most of the time. And he was, like, fairly popular too, so I had to, like, I was basically, like, having to pay attention to it constantly. I couldn't focus on doing anything else aside from just reading off stuff. And so, I've gotten very used to having to babysit. That's such a funny way of putting it. It's just babysitting chat. I've been used to having to, like, multitask and so on when it comes to- I'm stimming so hard, can you tell? My entire body rocking, my arms swaying. I've been standing this entire time, even though I genuinely don't need to be, because I could just set it to stand mode in VR. But I'm dedicated to being able to have my arms down. Holy shit, y'all! I appreciate it so much! 3K likes, holy crap, guys. I appreciate it. Oh my god. I appreciate so much that, like, I was only expecting to stream for, like, 20 minutes or so. It's been nearly an hour. And y'all, like, I appreciate every share. I appreciate every, like, everything. Oh. What? I feel that, B. I feel that so much. There was the other day that, I was sitting there and I'm like, I haven't posted a video in a while, and I don't have any content that I have, like, made. I didn't have the motivation to just get in VR to film. And so now I have, like, I have a few videos that I've recorded, and I have a few more ideas that I just need the time to, because it's hard doing it when you share a room with somebody, because you're always having to worry about, like, I get embarrassed. I get so embarrassed when I have to record shit, because anytime I do, I have to, like, say the words out loud. Oh no, I feel it. I feel it. There's like 2 videos I haven't even, like, posted because there's just not great associations. It's either there's the not good associations or there's, what is it? Or there's one that was, like, very much so made in a not good mental state, in which I was, like, you know, pissed off at people, and so I made a video that was, like, kind of petty, to put it simply. I'm not a petty person. I don't like being petty towards people. So sometimes I will like either make stuff in association to like me venting about like an experience I've had with people, etc. But I will never post it. I will never put it out into the world to see, because I don't like being petty towards people. I don't like targeting people. Whether or not I like you or not, I will never do something that is like targeted towards somebody, because that's so much unnecessary drama. You know, there's no need for it. I like spreading positivity towards people. Even if I don't like you, even if I've had negative experiences with you, I don't wish the worst on like it's drama. I don't wish the worst on anybody, and I also just don't like drama. I don't like being a part of drama, and so on. If you want to make me, if you want to like, not the freaking inactivity shit. Come on, man. I'm right here. That's so funny that it was like, you're inactive. Bruh, what? I'm interacting. What do you mean inactive? That shit happened to... What was it? That shit happened to Cookie earlier. Yeah. But like, I've had like disagreement. I've had like falling out with people that are not public, you know. I don't like making it. Oh no. AirPods. Ugh. My AirPods either love me or they hate me. Like, that's just what happens. Oh my goodness, thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate all of it so much. But I'm like, if something's not already like public, I don't feel the need at making it public. It's just, again, I don't like unnecessary like drama or airing out of dirty laundry. If somebody already made it public, oh no, hell, if somebody else wanted to make it public first, okay. If somebody wants to, like, paint me as the villain, etc. in their story, and so on, and, like, spread lies about me, I'll defend myself, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be the one who starts it. That's not something I want to do. I don't want to bring that negativity into my life. I already deal with so much shit in my own head. Oh no, yeah, for sure. For sure. 100%. Dude, the amount of, like, screenshots I take... I have, like, what was it? There's an entire server that I have, like, over 70 screenshots of, like, really abhorrent behavior. And these people wanted to say that I was the bad one when they intentionally lied to my best friends about me. They intentionally hid stuff that happened to my best friends about me, so that... Oh no, yeah! 100%! I have screenshots that can completely ruin people. But, like, I'm not gonna air it out, because it's... A lot of the time, it's, like, petty drama between friends. It's, like, falling outs between friends. That's not me. If it's, like, petty drama and whatnot, I'm not gonna be doing, like, call-out posts like, oh, so-and-so is an awful person! Because I just want to be wholesome. I just want to be a positive little bean on the internet. You know, that's just me. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Listen, there's a lot of cases where I'm like I've had a lot of not good friends and so on. I've been friends with, like, you know, I've been friends with straight up narcissists, you know, and I don't say that lightly. I say that with, like, all of the research I've done on narcissism, etc., and, like, some of the people I've been friends with have fit it to a T. And I've been friends with people that are, to put it simply, don't act so great around minors. And so I'm happy I am no longer friends with those people, because at least I know in my case, they don't like me for petty reasons. I don't like them for incredibly valid reasons. You know? It's a lot of people that I just am like, man, why was I friends with you? Why did I associate with you? Yeah. That's how I am. That's how I believe. A lot of the people that I don't have in my life are entirely for what I'd like to think are valid reasons. But that's just me. I know that I'm not a perfect person. I know that I've made my fair share of mistakes. Like, even friends that I have currently, I've hurt in different ways, etc. But at least, like, I'll apologize, you know? And at least I know that my mistakes are just in the case of, like, they're honest human mistakes, etc. And not, like, you know, abhorrent behavior towards... I don't want to say the words, because I don't feel like I should, but you know what I'm trying to refer to here. At least I'm not that type of person, you know? I'm just me. I'm just me. That's all I care about. I'm just me. And you know what? I stick to my morals. I am true to who I am as a person. I'm just me. You know? I'm just a goofy cat. Oh, fun. Oh, isn't that grand? The amount of, like... Okay, speaking about bots for a second here, can I talk about the fact that I have, like, 3 open Discord message requests that are all bots? And that happens with Twitter, too. I've had so many message requests I've had to, like, decline because I just know that they're a bot. No, and that happens with TikTok, too. If you ever get, like, the VRC avatar creator type accounts, just block them. Just block them immediately, because they're just there. They're just bots that are trying to steal content and shit. They're like scammers that are trying to steal content. See, I can't make my account private because, like, I'm trying to be like full content creator, you know. I just kind of got to deal with them. But I've gotten used to having to deal with bots. Especially, like, the sex bots that you get on, like, TikTok and whatnot. I've had to block so many of them because, you know, you just kind of... Yeah. I can't tell you the amount that I've had to block. There's so many that are trying to, like, pull up into my DMs and being like, you should click on my profile, etc. I'm like, no thank you. Blocked. Money, blackmail, they're getting some type of gain out of it. That's why. They're getting some kind of gain out of it, whether it be monetary or there are people that just like to go on the internet and troll people, you know? It happens a lot. And I've been scammed, because I know I've been scammed before. I've been scammed out of like $300 before by somebody. Which is why I don't like sending money through Venmo anymore, because Venmo doesn't guarantee, like, payment protection the same way that, like, PayPal does. Because, I saw a tweet the other day that really got to me. It was a tweet about, like, oh, make sure that when you're paying your artists and whatnot, that, like, you make sure that, what was it? That you make sure that, like, on PayPal, you have it as, like, the goods and services and not friends and family. And somebody commented, like, under that post and being like, why are you commissioning artists that you don't trust? And I'm like, it's not the matter of you don't trust the artists that you're commissioning. It's the case of there are scammers who like to impersonate artists. And that's happened to me before, where I had an adopt I really wanted, and originally I had commented, yeah, it's for scam protection, pretty much. That's essentially what it is. And I that's why I always use the, like, It's because there are some people who get mad that you do like the goods and services because they, as the seller, or they as the person that's receiving the money, pays a small fee because you put it as goods and services. But I'm like, I do commissions and I don't care. I don't care what people like choose to put it under. You know? It's safety on both ends parts. That's basically the gist of it. It's for protection, just in general, payment protection. Yeah, it prevents like you losing your money, etc. But I was like, I got scammed once by, there was an adopt I really wanted, and originally I had went and like commented under the post that I wanted that adopt. And I was waiting for, like, them to reach out DMs on like, Twitter. Well, somebody who was under an account that was basically eerily identical DM'd me and was like, oh, yeah, you wanted this adopt? Like, here's the PayPal and everything. And then I realized after I had sent the money, I was like, wait, I've commissioned this person before, and the tag on PayPal isn't the same. And I didn't notice until after I sent the money. And I was like, that is not the same as the one I've used before. Because I'd already commissioned that person for like an icon once. So I refunded that shit immediately, got my money back, and then I let the original creator know, like, hey, this person's impersonating you and trying to steal money from people for your adopts that you created. And they were like, thank you so much. And like, that person got reported, their account got banned. It was like $15. It wasn't a lot, but I got my money back immediately because of like PayPal payment protection. It wasn't a huge issue. Now, the scam of $300 was, I've not gotten that money back, and will never get that money back. But that wasn't in relation to, like, an adopt or anything. I was trying to sell something on Facebook Marketplace. I was trying to sell a soundbar for, like, $100. And I essentially got scammed by, like, a phishing Venmo scam. So, if you ever send shit through Venmo, a common scam that people will do, where they're like, oh, I'm a business account, and I can't really send you money because you're a personal account. Don't fall for that shit ever. And don't ever, if somebody asks you for your email first when trying to send you something through Venmo, don't. Just do not. Because it was the Venmo email. It was them being able to send me an email through Venmo with a fake Venmo link that made it so that they were able to scam me. So, Venmo doesn't require your email to be able to send money to somebody. It will never require your email. With Venmo, literally all you have to do is look up that person's name. That is literally the only information that they need. If somebody asks you for your email, it's immediately a scam. Do not trust it. And especially, like, if they're like, oh, this is a business account, it's bullshit. It's a very common scam that tends to happen with people, and I lost money because of it. And again, I will never see that money back because Venmo doesn't have the same, like, payment protection that PayPal does. But Venmo is, like, I like it because I use it between me and my roommates because it's the only app that I have, like, fully connected to my bank account. So I don't use it for comms ever. I always use PayPal for comms because then I have it in, like, my PayPal balance. It's not connected to my bank, so I don't have to worry about somebody getting that information that shouldn't. So that's nice. I like being able to do that, you know? You have to be really careful. You have to be incredibly careful with shit like that. And, you know, not... Especially with PayPal, don't spend... Whenever you get that money, don't spend it. Just don't. For, like, at least a couple weeks. Because, again, people can refund it, obviously, for, like, payment protection purposes. So, you know, I don't use my PayPal bounce immediately whenever I have it. I just kind of let it sit there for a while. And that's nice. That works for me. Yeah. I don't use my PayPal balance. Like, the first payment method I'll use is my actual bank. Because I don't have to worry about, like, somebody potentially refunding something through my bank, you know? Which is nice. Because the only people that have, like, any ability to, like, refund something is through Venmo, like, customer service. And Venmo customer service really is not helpful, to put it simply. Again, I still don't have the $300 that I accidentally sent. Venmo was like, tough luck, you know? That was such a grand day. I was panicking, to put it simply. I had an entire, like, panic attack over it. I was not okay. Like, my partner literally had to leave work early to come and, like, comfort me to make sure I was okay and that, like, I didn't panic more than I needed to. It was, that was a rough day. I was not okay trying to deal with all that and trying to make sure that, like, you know, the person didn't get more information out of me. Because the moment that person got my bank info, if that person had the ability of getting my bank info, you know, my bank is under my family's. So once they figure out my bank info, you know, they can get to my family's, and I don't want to be the person that's responsible for that shit happening to my family. My family already deals with enough. Yeah. That's why you gotta be careful. That's why you gotta be careful anything, like, monetary-wise and, like, payment apps. That's why Venmo is, like, specifically for only people that I trust and I know, in real life. Because I worry. I worry a lot. I'm very paranoid. Because once you get scammed once, you don't want to get scammed again, you know? It's rough. Oh my gosh. I got a text from my DM earlier about, I've been waiting for a while to be able to do D&D again. Because originally the party I was in with my DM, we had to, like, stop that campaign because the people that were originally in there, were not great. They were kind of awful towards us when we like, my queer platonic partners and my like romantic partner, we all joined a campaign, like, as it had already started with my DM, because my DM was like, oh, I want to have more people. And so we're like, okay, cool. I'll just use, like, a character I've already had before that I already have made. I've played D&D several times. Well, the people that were already in that campaign before we entered were awful towards us. They didn't give us literally anything to do, ever. They didn't let us talk. They didn't let us do anything. And, like, our stories weren't even considered into the one by the DM originally because the world was built around the people who were there before. So, it was not great. And then one of the members specifically was, like, really rude. Really incredibly rude towards my friend M. And so we were like, we can't keep doing this. And so we talked to our DM. Our DM went, okay, I'm just gonna nuke this campaign and then we'll start a new one. So we've been waiting to start this new one. It's gonna be me, my friends M, Michelle, my partner, another one of my friends that I adore him so much. Another one of my friends, and then my roommate. So it's not going to be a really big group, which I prefer. I don't like having really big groups for D&D. It becomes very overwhelming very quickly. I love D&D so much, though. I want to be able to have, like, and chaotic, yes. D&D gets so chaotic. I saw the pic. I love Minecraft so much. And especially with shaders, it can be such a beautiful game. I want to be able to play it again. I need to be able to fix my PC. You're making me want to play Minecraft, Cookie. How dare you? I haven't been able to play it in so long. Maybe that'll give me motivation to see about fixing it, because... oh boy. Please! You're giving me motivation to see about, like, actually fixing, like, learning to fix it. I'm gonna drag my partner is gonna be dragged into this, my roommate's gonna be dragged into this, and trying to figure out how to get it to work for my PC. I want to play Minecraft again so bad. And then I also, what was it? I want to be able to play Sims 4 again, but my Sims 4 is under my parents' account, and as per what I was saying earlier, I just accidentally hit my overlay, whoops. But like, as I was saying earlier, what was it, I'm really bad at remembering my passwords, and, EA has a funny thing where it'll reset your password after a certain amount of time, so you have to, like, go in and reset it through your email. Well, the account that's connected to my Sims 4 account is my parents' email. So it means I have to, like, dial up my mother and be like, hey, can I reset my password? I need to make it so that I can change the email that's on that account. But that, again, requires me talking to my parents and being like, hey, because I don't live with them currently. I live in my own apartment. So I'm like, I would have to go there in person to visit my parents to be like, hey, can you help me switch my login for Sims 4? Because I would like to be able to play a video game in my spare time. Talking with my parents is not something that I like to willingly do. But I want to be able to play Minecraft again so bad. My ex bought it for me again when I was struggling with, like, it initially, and then the error code kept showing up, and I was like, I am tired of having to deal with this. I remember when Minecraft was, like, when I originally got it when I was a kid on my parents' PC, because we had, like, a shared desktop computer. We all didn't have our own PCs. I had to buy my own when I was, like, 18, 19, when I had my first job. But when we had it initially, I remember when that game was like $20, and then I remember having to go back and re-buy it, and I was like, damn! Why is it so damn expensive? I didn't know Minecraft was that expensive now, because you could originally buy it for like $20. And now it's like, what, near 50, 60 bucks to play Minecraft? I never knew that it got that expensive, and I was like, what? I was baffled. It was so fun to play when I was younger, too. Oh, I made some of the most, like, horrible block houses and whatnot, and so on. I had the most, like, discombobulated, crazy setup possible for everything. I had, like, 5 million wolves because I was a wolf kid. I adored wolves so much that I had so many in Minecraft when I realized that you can, like, tame them with bones. I had, like, an entire sanctuary and an entire, like, ice biome that had, like, several buildings dedicated to all of my Minecraft dogs. Like, they each had their own individual homes and their own families, etc. I was all in on the Minecraft dogs to the point that I lagged out that save because I had so many dogs. And then they introduced cats, and my brain went, what? And I got so excited when they introduced the cats, too. Minecraft, I've only ever associated with happy things. I was such an inventive child to the point that I, like, would play games as a sandbox game even though it wasn't meant to be a sandbox game. That's why I'm an artist now. That's why I have so many OCs now. I am a very incredibly imaginative person. And so I like having my own stories. I like so on. And so whenever I have a sandbox game that I can literally do whatever the hell I want to in, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to. And so Sims 4 is like my kryptonite. I adore Minecraft for that reason. I used to do, this is the definition of me playing a sandbox game that's not meant to be a sandbox game. If you know Age of Mythology, it's like a civilization strategy-based game, right? But it has its own, it has its own like thing where you can make your own worlds. I kid you not, I would spend hours creating like the most extravagant worlds in that mode and playing it again like a sandbox game, even though it wasn't meant to be. But you can set up like your own entire like worlds. You can do all, what is it? You can mess with the terrain. You can mess where like any water is supposed to be. You can mess with like making stuff, mountains, etc. And you can put like different civilization structures. You can put down different creatures and so on. Oh boy, was that a grand old time. If you were to see the crap that I would do in that mode, I would intentionally get up, like, really early when I was a kid, at, like, 6 a.m. I would wake up either before school or, like, on the weekends I would wake up at, like, 5 a.m. so I could get on the computer before my siblings, just so I could mess around with, like, playing either Age of Mythology or I would play Sims. Or I'd play Minecraft, and I'd play it for hours before my siblings ever woke up. Because again, we all shared a PC, so we all had to have our turns on said PC. So I played whatever I could for as long as I could before either of my siblings woke up. Because the moment that they woke up, it was their turn. Automatically. That PC went through so much, because my sister used it a lot because she did, like, music videos. So she would edit everything on that PC. And it was not a good one. It was not a good PC by any means. It was crap. That PC was awful. It barely ran anything. Sims 4 it was Sims 3 back then. But, like, Sims 3 would literally crash all the time. I would have games that would completely lose saves. But you know what? I was a kid and I didn't really care all that much. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just restart. I'm trying to think about like other stuff that as a kid I did a lot. Yeah, I just remembered something else. Talking about my imagination for a second, you can imagine, like, me when I was a really young kid, the type of crap that I do. I had, like... You have no idea how long I wanted to be a content creator. It's been, like, my entire life. To the point that, back when I was really young, and I learned about people that did, like, LPS YouTube videos, I wanted to do that so bad. You don't even know. I had entire, like, things set up. I had, like, entire sets. I would convert other playsets from, like, different things. Like, I had a bunch of Playmobil sets that I would transform into working with my LPS, with my Littlest Pet Shops. Because I had, like, hundreds of them. I had, like, over 200 Littlest Pet Shops. And I had, like, so many different playsets and so on, because it was all gifted to me secondhand. And I had, like, entire scripts. I had stories set up. I wanted to do it, like, I wanted to be that LPS YouTuber. I wanted to have my own stories and so on. And then I, like, recorded a few videos. I never got around to, like, editing them or learning how to edit. And then just kind of gave up on it. That's what I wanted to do for a really long time, was to be an LPS YouTuber. But I was so young, and I didn't know how to do anything in relation to editing. And I didn't even have anything to, like, properly record. I didn't even have a phone back then. So I had, like, a really bad, like, what was it? Like, one of those like digital cameras, but like one of the really cheap ones that you buy for like $20 from a Walgreens or something, you know? That's the only thing I had to be able to record. I'm a very deeply imaginative person, and I've been that way my entire life. And you know what? I wouldn't trade it for the world, because I would rather have a vast imagination instead of just, like, you know, not being creatively motivated. I like having my creativity. I like being able to be creative and to be able to learn stuff. I have picked up so many hobbies that I've entirely been self-taught because, again, I just have an unnecessary amount of, like, creativity in me that I don't have outlets for a lot of the time. And whenever I do find an outlet, I'll go all into learning that thing. That's why I learned, like, being able to edit my own avatars, etc. Because I wanted to be able to do that. Because I saw, like, a bunch of my friends and whatnot and what they were able to create. And I wanted to be that person too. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning a lot. I'm not perfect. I don't know how to use Blender currently. I'm entirely, like, I do everything, Unity-wise. And I'm also... No, and it's worse too, because I'm, like... I'll take projects on that I'm, like, not fully equipped to do yet, right? I'm having to figure out how to make an entire fursuit head in, like, a month. Because my friend gave me an old fursuit head that they had, and I completely took the darn thing apart. See, I'm very stubborn. When it comes to asking people, you know? I'm incredibly stubborn. I'm greatly appreciating of any help. But I am really, really awkward at asking. I'm really awkward at asking, I'm sorry. I'm not good at asking people to help me with things. That's why I'm entirely self-taught. Okay. If you say you don't mind, I'll take your word for it. I'm just really bad at asking. I have really bad anxiety. My hair is getting stuck in, like, my head strap. Ugh, it's the worst. I know at some point, I don't even know, like, what time it is. Oh, it is dark outside. That's so fun. Oh, shoot. I might have to stop stream soon, because I stream for so much longer than I thought I was going to. But my partner gets off work. Like, it's pretty much off work. I'm just waiting for them to call me. To tell me that they're done. So I might have to end it within like the next couple of minutes, probably. But it's been so fun. I can't even put into words like how fun this experience has been. I 100% am going to be doing this more. Cause I love being able to just, like, you know, talk and ramble and so on and interact. I already talked to myself enough as is. I might as well do it for an audience to see, you know? No, this experience has been very fun. Obviously I was kind of a little quiet at first, but as the stream has been going on, I've been, like, I have a lot more energy than I did first starting off. This has been, like, genuinely, first stream went, you know, a lot better than my expectations could have. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm very appreciative. I am so unbelievably grateful, you don't even know. I appreciate everything. All the gifts, all the follows, like, etc. Everyone who's been here to, like, watch and be around for me to ramble and so on. I greatly appreciate it so much. Did that not send? What did not send? I'm intrigued. What did not send? What? I'm so confused. Oh, my tracking is hating me. I know that I need to like charge my headset before I'm gonna be playing content warning tonight with friends. It's either I'll like post the results of that on here, possibly. I don't know. It depends on like what we do and if I deem it funny enough. I do have videos that I have like that I want to be able to post like I have an entire like Fortnite video on Discord. Oh goodness. Aha, my partner is calling me. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Oh my gosh, phone! What is this? Yes, 100%. I gotta figure out like a good day to like just stream regularly, but it depends on like what my work schedule's gonna be like. But I will gladly like the first one I didn't really want to have like many people on, etc. But I will gladly have you and any of my other friends that want to like join me and whatnot. I will gladly have y'all. I will gladly. It'll be very entertaining. I've been surprised that I haven't been ticking as much, because normally when I'm anxious I tick a lot. But I think it's because like the past 2 days have been like really bad tick days that I just haven't as much. It's been shocking. Okay. I need to end stream. I'm so grateful for everybody that came here today to watch. For all the gifts. Thank you all so much. I will be doing this more. 100%. I have loved this experience so far. And I love all of you. I hope you have an amazing day. Yeah. This is the thing I'm bad at. This is the thing I've never been good at, is always like saying bye and ending stream, etc. So yeah. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. I know I'm repeating myself. Okay. I have to find my mouse. Thank you. Thank you all. Goodbye.